In this video, I share how I used my sacred painting practice as a tool to embody wisdom from my Gene Key studies. How I turned frustration into 3 paintings that became a living journal, and how the canvases became a safe place where the frequency could be felt, expressed, and remembered. As part of the Gene Key Star Pearl retreat that began a year ago, I got the Temple of Trust in my first Action Triangle assessment. I was not surprised. 4 months later, I took the assessment again, and I received the same result, Temple of Trust. What? At first, I thought I had done something wrong. I moved into self-doubt and old questions. Why am I still here? What am I missing? And why wasn't I able to understand the material? But I didn't stay there very long. Instead, I began asking different questions. What if this wasn't a mistake? What if I wasn't behind? What if life was asking me to surrender more deeply? Not to understand the material, but to feel it. And that's when something shifted. I realized I don't integrate wisdom by understanding it alone. I need to embody it. I began to see a pattern in myself. When I'm learning something new, I first receive it through the mind, through reading and listening to try to understand it. But for it to become coherent, it has to move through my hands and into my heart. And that was the aha lightning bolt. Painting is how I embody what I'm learning. It's how wisdom becomes lived. As I painted, the idea emerged to paint each of the Gene Keys as a way of living them, not studying them. Metatron's cube is the sacred geometry behind the Star Pearl. Having painted Metatron's cube several times before starting this class, seeing it as the foundation of this activation felt like a very familiar place to begin. For me, painting Metatron's cube is an act of surrender, a portal to divine connection and support. Trust comes later. Each of the 3 paintings began by painting Metatron's cube as the underlayer. This is how I learn. This is how I remember, and this is how I build the Temple of Trust, one brushstroke at a time.